I love Ethereum, I love Cardano, I love Polkadot, I love Solana, I love so many altcoins. But if you want to make money in this crypto market, you need to pay attention to the Bitcoin because it drives the market, at least as of now. And so that's why I make this content called Crypto Weekly, where I provide you with some news around the cryptocurrency space, and I also provide you with some technical analysis around the Bitcoin. Because once you know what the Bitcoin is going to do, then you have an idea of what your altcoins are going to do. So if you think that's interesting, there are 3 things you're going to do for me. Subscribe to the channel, press the notification bell, and then let's dive in. Alright guys, so welcome again to Daily Crypto with Paul. And like I usually say, I love Ethereum, I love Solana, I love Cardano, I love Polkadot, I love so many altcoins. But if you want to make money from the crypto space, you need to pay attention to the Bitcoin because the Bitcoin drives the market. So on Daily Crypto, basically what we do is look at cryptocurrency news around the world, and we also do some technical analysis of Bitcoin. Because once you know what Bitcoin is going to do, then you have an idea at least of what some altcoins will most likely do. Although some will not behave like that anyway. But without wasting much time, let's dive in. So first to the news. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna share my screen, and yeah, let's get down to it. So basically, I'll start with Coindesk, and let's see what Coindesk has for us. Okay, let's see what Coindesk has. It says Bitcoin little changed amid uncertainty in release of Grayscale shares. Okay, basically Grayscale is one of those investment company also kind of that actually put some amount of money in Bitcoin. Okay, and so very soon they will be releasing some of their Bitcoin assets. Perhaps they might be selling some of their Bitcoin assets publicly. So, because a lot of people are really skeptical about it, that this can drive the price of Bitcoin down. So, this is basically what this news is talking about. So, they'll be releasing some of their shares on Bitcoin. There'll be sales, and people are really saying this can drive the price of Bitcoin down. So, anyways, we're going to see that. And we are live and we're watching. So, the second one is SEC further delays Wisdom Tree Bitcoin ETF decision. Okay, so in case you don't know, I think I have it open here. I went deeper into the news and I really tried to find out what Wisdom Tree Bitcoin is. So I realized that Wisdom Tree, basically, these guys are, very, very smart guy. According to what I have in this PDF I'm showing you, you see, Wisdom Tree is a physically backed exchange traded product designed to offer shareholders a simple, secure, and cost-effective way to gain exposure to the price of Bitcoin. So basically, there are some guys, shareholders, big short guys. When you want to buy Bitcoin, they don't just go to Binance and other things like we do or other exchange. Some of them do, but large companies don't really do that. Okay, so there are ways in which they get. Okay, and I believe also Binance has that way for them also to get, but not the usual way. We just do it on spot trading and the rest. So usually when they get these assets, sometimes it's not easy for some of them to sell off or easily get, and they're exposed to a lot of risk. If Bitcoin price drops, they lose a lot of money. And but these Wisdom Tree guys have been able to come up with a very smart way to be able to give these big short guys exposure to the market. They can show that they can easily buy, they can easily sell, despite the large volume of what they have. And things can be transparent, things can be clean, and because they can also be shielded, of course, at some amount of risk. Why? Because Wisdom Tree is physically backed. So what it means with physically backed means for every holdings you have, there's a physical asset in reward. So even though the holdings might go down, the physical asset, of course, there's a way the whole thing plays. So people can feel safer investing in Bitcoin. And of course, if this Wisdom Tree project gets approved, of course, it means more big shot guys will have more confidence to start investing in Bitcoin. But of course, SEC is that regulatory body for commodities, basically are still delaying this decision. So of course, meaning they are still not they've not approved it yet, and because of that, because things might slow down. But of course, we will see how it goes, and they are approving this. It's gonna be to the moon for us, those of us in crypto family. So I think these are the 2 major news from Coindesk. Let me refresh and see if I'm not missing any other thing from Coindesk. All right, let's see. Okay, then Italian regulator says Binance is unauthorized. Of course, there's a lot of attack over Binance. On Binance, there's a lot of people attacking Binance, And of course, an internal regulator has come up again to say this. And I really went to their website. Their name is Consub. I went to their website to really see who these guys. I mean, who are these guys that will come and talk about Binance anyhow? So, but we really see that I mean, there are some very strong regulatory and financial advisors in Italy. They are very, very strong, and they really come out to warn people that use Binance that Binance is not authorized. Okay, so Binance knows, so people should be careful. People should be, and of course, again, this can cause some sell pressure from Italy, and the price of the market might go down based on this news. Coupled with the first one, Grayscale trying to release some of their shares. I mean, so these are all bearish news for the price of Bitcoin. So I think those are the major things from CoinDesk today. Without wasting much time, there are a lot of other news you can really check, but I think these are the major ones. I mean, the Chinese news is still there, but anyway, let's just see. Let's go over to Cointelegraph. So Cointelegraph is saying the first news we have here on Cointelegraph. I mean, at this top, editor's choice. And we also have some alt stories. Okay. So the editor's choice news, one of them is saying that Bitcoin may have played a big role in Tesla's declaration from big tech. Okay, basically, Tesla is one of the big tech companies now. So, I mean, following the other tech giants, they most likely behave in the same manner. Their stocks behave in the same manner. Apple stock goes up, Google stock goes, especially when there is nothing unique about each one. Okay, so their stocks usually would go up together or crash together. I mean, just like when Bitcoin is crashing, many altcoins start crashing. So that same trend, unless one of them is doing something particularly new. So, but recently, Tesla has not been following those other, I mean, big tech companies. In fact, Tesla, I think from what I read, when I delved deeper into it, has been down like about 4% recently in this past few months, whereas the other ones have gone up like 2%. So people are saying perhaps because of their affiliation with Bitcoin that is really causing them to have decoupled from the other guys. So I don't know if I have the deeper one here. Okay, yes, I have it here. You can just go and read. I don't want to waste more time. Then let's see what I also have next. All right, let me go back. Perhaps I clicked on something. So yes, the Indian High Court. So Indian High Court is seeking disclaimer from crypto exchanges. Of course, India is one of those nations that has been on this crypto thing for a while. I mean, I've been thinking, should we approve this thing? Should we regulate it? I mean, what should we do? So they've been thinking around this for a while, and now they are coming out to say, look, crypto exchanges, people like Binance and the rest, that I mean give people normal day-to-day exposure to cryptocurrencies, they should always provide disclaimers. Okay. They should always tell people that look, you are likely to lose your money. They should make this thing clear to people. Understand that in this crypto market, there's a lot of experiments. Why you are losing that now when you invest in a project that most of the projects are experiments. Sometimes they might look so interesting, the hype might just be around it, and then the people who buy the coin of that project will spike up, but then suddenly the hype will die down, something might go wrong and everything crashes. We will see one major guy that has just been affected to the Bondly. I think we'll get to that news. I mean, Bondly Finance has been affected today. A lot of people investing in Bondly because I mean they were doing amazing things, but of course something happened to their protocol, they were affected, and now the coin price might just I don't know, might just get wrecked. So basically, that is what these Indian guys are saying now. And then the next one is a new data into why Bitcoin price action has spent too much at 30K. So I didn't go really deep into this, but I mean, it's just analysis, and it's one of the things I've been saying. And that's one of the things I said yesterday that the market direction is not super clear, but we are converging. Okay. And the consolidating stage will finally be broken at some point. So it's either we go down hard or we go up. Okay. So then we see, yeah, this is the Bondly Finance news. Bondly Finance basically urges users to stop trading following alleged exploit. In case you don't know, Bondly Finance is one of those crazy NFT places. Okay, I mean NFT plays. So NFTs, you know what NFTs are? Non-fungible tokens. Tokens that are unique for themselves. The difference between NFTs and normal coins is that normal coins are similar. If I have one Ethereum and you have one Ethereum, it's the same thing we have. They have the same value, they are the same. But NFTs are tokens that are not similar. If I have an artwork of a bird and you have an artwork of a rat, they are different things and they can have different prices. So a lot of people, artists, musicians, movie presenters, content writers, I mean, even me doing this on my YouTube, I can stand at a point say, look, I want to NFTify some things here. So Bondly is one of those marketplaces where you can get things done. And these guys have been on the right and have been doing well, but of course, they just said that they've been exploited recently. And I'm telling you, please don't buy Bondly token. So, I mean, that's basically it. And they say stop trading token, basically. All right, so let's see. Okay, this. Oh, very good. An adoption is I'm not gonna skip. I don't know. I can't find it at the top here. Okay, so but of course you can see the blockchain voting thing from Kenya. This is very nice. I wanted to skip it, but we just have to look at it. I mean, the blockchain voting thing Kenya is saying let's use the blockchain to vote. And of course, I mean, I've explained so many times. There's a course I dropped completely on blockchain, introductory course on blockchain. I explain the power of the blockchain, especially when it comes to voting. I mean, it's a killer. It's one of those things that can never be hacked. So then, I think I have one more thing here from Telegraph. The Paraguay lawmakers are trying to present the Bitcoin bill. Okay, remember El Salvador has accepted Bitcoin. So a lot of other people are thinking, let's accept Bitcoin also because we have a lot of people that are underbanked. So Paraguay is one of those places where they are really looking at, should we adopt Bitcoin? Should our people start using Bitcoin? And the powerful thing about this is this. If a lot of these people are coming to Bitcoin, the whole nation is ready to allow its citizens to be exposed to the risk of Bitcoin. I wish I could stream for you a session with some people in El Salvador, people who normal day-to-day buyers and sellers. They are beginning to understand how Bitcoin works. They're beginning to understand that man, this thing can go down, this thing can go up, and they're getting ready to use it. So imagine all those people coming in at this price. I want to tell you that these people that are coming in at this price now, they will smile because at some point the price will be far, far bigger than this. So it is other nations that will not start adopting later that are not worrying about price fluctuations. People that are coming now will just be like at the base level. Small countries are coming in now. Okay? And it's very, very crazy. It's very, very. In fact, the European Council, European Central Bank, is working on some things. I think when we get there, we'll see. Then, okay, I've talked about this bondly thing, and I think those are the major things I picked from Coin Telegraph. There are a lot of other things, but these are the major ones. Let's go to Bitcoin.com. Yes. So Bitcoin.com is talking about the digital euro project. Get going, okay? As ECB launches investigation phase. For ECB is the European Central Bank, and they are basically in the investigation phase of how they can use a digital coin, a digital money, okay, to at least across euro, one digital currency. And of course, you can read the whole thing here. And of course, digital currency has to be using blockchain, okay? And this again, we spiral, spike up massive blocking adoption, okay? These are all good news also on the A side. These are all good news. Then Tanzania announces plans to create blockchain advisory team as country moves to adopt crypto. Just like El Salvador, Paraguay, Tanzania is just thinking, let's adopt crypto. Let's adopt cryptocurrencies. But first, we need an advisory team. Okay, let's be advised. What are the challenges with this thing? What are the things we should look out for? Imagine our central bank is running a lot of cryptocurrency, a lot of Bitcoin and the rest. What are the things we should watch out for? Just like El Salvador did. Okay, and in these ways, I'm telling you, people that come in, now that I really see this big retrace in Bitcoin price or this crisis that happened or the one that will happen as an opportunity for more people to rush in before the final spike. And I keep saying it, even though the government are going to regulate cryptocurrencies and regulate Bitcoin, it will not happen now because now there's so much momentum that is being gathered. The price of Bitcoin will shoot up. I'm very, very confident about this. Very, very confident about this. Of course, Bing Bong adds Robo, Arivina, and then Tengen support in bid to expand geographical presence. Okay, Bing Bong is one of these trading exchanges, and they are doing a lot of things. They added more features to be able to expand to more people. I mean, that's the more personal news, but I just decided to add it also because these guys only expand to other geographical regions. It means okay, exposure to cryptocurrencies. There are some countries that they hear about Bitcoin, but they can't do anything. They can't get it. They can't buy it because they don't have the interface. They don't have the opportunity to. Some that have the opportunity to have to send money to someone else in another country to get them get because their native country cannot be used to transfer either via P2P or via normal deposit. So it's very, very crazy, but we are lucky in Nigeria. And this big bang is trying to even add some more protocols to expand their own features so that more places can directly have access to cryptocurrencies. And this is going to be massively, amazing. All right, so let's go to crypto news. The crypto news says Bitcoin may surpass 66K in 2021 and 400K by 2030. Says panel of experts. I mean, I've not delved deep into this one myself, but I mean, these things are for me basically Bitcoin at 100K is child's play. and I know it's going to happen. So I'm very, very confident. Beyond 100K, I might get a little skeptical in this market cycle. Okay, anything 90K, 80K, 90K, I'm beginning to get skeptical. That's when I might get skeptical on Bitcoin. Okay, but in the long run, these experts are saying by 2030 we'll get 400K. And I don't doubt, because the current price of 30K that we are now, people have been predicting it for a while, and now it looks like the new normal. So it's amazing. Then let's see what I have again. Of course, the China global Bitcoin hash rate was on decline before crackdown. So a lot of people are saying the China problem is one of the things that's affecting the Bitcoin, but people have said it that even the hash rate of people are saying this guys are putting out there that the hash rate has been on decline even before we crack down in the price. And even now that we have been holding strong around this 30K, the hash rate is still on decline. So it goes to show that Bitcoin is strong. With the hash rate dropping, things are happening. Bitcoin is still trying to hold strong. So everything might look silent, everything might look like nothing is happening, but don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. A lot of things are going on underground. Then, of course, so this is the China's hash rate story. Then, okay, so the good. So some people are saying, pundits are saying, look, this whole Paraguay thing is just a huge nothing burger. Okay, now it just a mouth making thing and all of that. But anyway, let's see how it goes. This is how we also started with El Salvador. People are saying it's just scam, but now El Salvador is doing it. I mean, and we're looking at a lot more countries doing this. Now, this is one very interesting one. Spike Lee, Spike Lee is a US director and a screenwriter. And this is super amazing. This guy featured in one advert where they talked about Bitcoin as money. I don't know, Bitcoin as new money. Let me see if I can easily stream it for you. Do I have it here? Sorry about that. All right, let me just play part. I mean, I've already started playing video, but let me just give you part of it. Yeah, new money is in, and this is the Bitcoin ATM. So this guy is a social guy. I mean, Spike Lee is one of those popular guys in the US, and this guy is also featuring an ad that says "old money is out, dollar is out, and new money is in." I'm gonna get this video and also put on my channel for you to see, and or I'll just copy a link from here directly to Cloud and Coin Cloud so you can also watch. So I think that's how I'll do. I'll just put the link there in the description for you to watch this video. So it's super, super amazing. And a lot of musicians and other people and movie stars are beginning to get this idea. Of course, you might say he's just being paid to do the art. But apart from that, even in the process of doing the art, he too experienced something that really will strike him. Because the points he made there are very, very strong. All right. Very, very nice. So I think these are the major things for in terms of crypto news for today. Let's dive down into technicals. Let's see what Bitcoin has done on chart. I'm just gonna check Binance, and then we do Binance. Oh, my network. All right, thank you. So I'm not logged in to my Binance account. So it's just why showing me that I want to go to the marketplace and I want to check BTCUSDT. I always like USDT because it has much more data. I could have done BUSD. BUSD is here. It's not even here again. Okay. So usually BUSD is one of those, BTC BUSD is one of those things you see. But BTC USDT has more data. So I always like to use BTC USDT. So let's see the chart and let's see what Bitcoin has been doing since yesterday when I made the post. All right, I'm going to just zoom out. Candles by default on 4-hour time frame for me because I use 4 hour a lot. And clearly, again, we see. I mean, this is what we were yesterday. There was this small bounce up, and then around there, and we just be basically doing the same thing. So the chart again is still almost as it has been. Okay, the direction is not so clear yet, but the bias is the downside is high. Of course, with all the negative news, Grayscale trying to do one of to release their own shares, and the whole thing around Binance in Italy, and the other news I talk about SEC also not yet giving the wisdom tree ETF thing. So most of these things, negative news around here and there, a lot of regulations trying to come in, Theta being investigated. So most of these things, I mean, it seems as if the price might go down. Okay, the bias is small. Even from technical analysis, the bias is more towards the downside. But again, this is not clear. So this is not clear. And like I said yesterday, what is my strategy? This is a good buying opportunity because things are changing. US inflation, like I said yesterday, is rising. Things are getting crazy. This is a very good buying opportunity for anybody that's interested. And my strategy to buy is not to put in all the money at once. Cut the money into pieces and be buying. See, even if this thing goes down to as low as 12K, do not worry. Just be buying as it goes because it's one of the best opportunities of a of a lifetime. I remember I was speaking about Bitcoin in 2020 and I was saying a lot of things about it. I myself, as I was saying most of those things, funny enough, I didn't even take some of the things I said, but this time I'm taking even my own words seriously. I bought some Bitcoin, but I was majorly focused on trading them. But now I just really see that all my portfolio is not even necessary. I'm gonna have some fixed asset. I'm gonna have some variable asset, and for me, this is what I'm doing now. I just keep buying. I'm not worried about the short term movement of this asset, and I'm not buying so many altcoins now because uncertainty is very high. If Bitcoin crashes down by 50%, altcoins are gonna get super wrecked. So I focus more on the Bitcoin. Okay, knowing fully well that even when the bull run resumes, if it's to resume, Bitcoin will be the first to move. Then other altcoins will follow later. So buying Bitcoin alone now is a very wise thing. Of course, you can still pick up some other altcoins that you trust, but very, very low fraction of your portfolio. All right, so basically that's it for me today. Technicals have not showed us many more things. Bias is still to the lower downside. And that's it for me today. I mean, if you have questions for me, you have comments, leave them in the comment section. And I mean, basically that's it. That's it for the technicals. All right. Yeah, so thank you for joining me on Daily Crypto today. Thank you so, so much. I'm super excited and see you July 16th tomorrow by God's grace. Bye bye.